Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Zeracon informed you why you should read the DBZ manga. But is there something else that he wants to reveal? Find out today! Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Zeracon, I am back once again. Before I get into today's video, I just want to thank everyone for the support that I received in my last video. Nintendo, ironically, promoted my video, and I gained additional views and interactions, so thank you Nintendo, my unwitting sponsor. To the people who left dislikes and comments, thank you for giving my channel that interaction to boost me in the YouTube algorithm. You all helped me tremendously. I mean, seriously, this is one of my fastest growing videos. But seriously though, to the people who subscribed to my channel after finding that video, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I mean, you helped me to reach 100 subscribers, so I am grateful for that. I know that number is a molecule in the ocean that is YouTube, but it is a tremendous milestone to me that I personally enjoy reaching. I've said before, that once I reach 100 subs, I would have another giveaway as appreciation, so I will try to get that ball rolling ASAP. Lastly, to those who had different opinions but understood my point, I appreciate you for your respectful dissension. With all that out of the way, let's get started. So, a friend of mine shared a tweet of a drawing of Cell in his first form on Twitter, and stated that it was his coolest form. I responded to him telling him that first form Cell is probably the second coolest form, and we went back and forth about that. However, somewhere in there, we talked about Frieza, and about his inclusion in Super, which made me think about how it would have been better if Cell had been revived in Super instead of Frieza. So let's talk about that. Some spoilers, by the way. First, why should Frieza have not been resurrected in regard to the plot? Well, the power scaling was a mess regarding continuity. Don't get me wrong, the power scaling has been poor during the events of DBZ, but this is one of the most inconsistent and ridiculous moments. So, take a look back at DBZ when Frieza fought Goku. He was fighting toe-to-toe with Goku when he had just become a Super Saiyan, but he was ultimately defeated. When he went to Earth with King Code, he was more powerful than he was previously due to his new cybernetics, but he was easily beaten by Future Trunks, who was more powerful than Goku was during his fight with Frieza. Granted, Goku was also stronger than he was before, and the outcome would have been the same either way. However, that's the end of Frieza's strength. When he is revived years later, he is at the same power level he was when he died. Therefore, his 4 months of training is ridiculous. He went from being fodder for a Super Saiyan to outclassing androids 17 and 18, who both killed all the Z warriors in Future Trunks' timeline, barring Goku because he died. Super Perfect Cell, who had enough chi to wipe out the entire solar system, and let me stop for a moment there, okay? Cell was going to wipe out the entire solar system. I'm not going to get all death battle on you and all and use complex formulas and stuff, but know that it would take a lot of energy to do that. So, Gohan was in Super Saiyan 2 form when he beat Cell and was stronger than Goku. But back to who Frieza surpassed. He surpassed Majin Buu, who Goku fought using Super Saiyan 3. He surpassed Gohan when he has full power unleashed, also known as the Mystic Form. He surpassed Super Saiyan Goku when he fought Beerus, and, it was Super Saiyan God Goku form, but he surpassed Goku at that point. Goku still lost, but he earned Beerus' respect because of his determination and power. And finally, he is equal to Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He passed all those powers of level in 4 months due to poor writing. To add more insult to continuity, he could have trained for another month, and judging by the parameters of his last power boost, he should be able to surpass even Beerus, but he doesn't because the plot doesn't need him to get any stronger. Back to Cell though. With Cell, while he would be at a major disadvantage with power when he's revived, he would still have a better chance of closing the power gap. If you look at his jump in power between his regeneration during his fight with Gohan, he was in a semi-perfect state. This was his level when he couldn't beat Vegeta in his second form, not to be confused with Super Saiyan form. After his regeneration, he got his Zenkai boost, which which not only put him on the same level, which put him on the same level of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. This ability not only forces Toriyama to acknowledge world building elements, that he forgot about, Zenkai boost. I mean, seriously, that's never brought up again during Dragon Ball Z or Super, as far as I know. But it also provides a plausible reason for him to become stronger as well. Cell's personal goals and motivations would be equally sufficient to Frieza's as far as what's decent as far as the writing goes. I mean, Cell's original goal was to reach his perfect form and become the strongest in the world. This goal is simple, but it's just as simple as Frieza's goal of universal domination. This also allows Cell to possibly even have moments of changes in his character. A common trend in Dragon Ball is to have previous enemies become enemies. Tien and Chaozu, Yamcha, Piccolo, Vegeta, Android 17 and 18, Majin Buu, and Beerus were all enemies of Goku previously. Now, I'm not saying that he has to become a nice guy and stuff like that, but at the very least, he might not try to blow up the planet again and kill anyone, but he'd probably like to be the one who kills Goku. In addition, he might not even focus all his attention on Goku. He could try to get a rematch with Gohan and would try to spur him into fighting him with the spirit he had during their previous match. He could be a foil to Gohan and always push him and train stronger, so he has a worthy opponent that he wants. Goku is a good match, but he wouldn't need to be the main influence behind Cell. Heck, I think that Dragon Ball FighterZ explore that a bit with their interactions between Cell and Gohan. One thing that would be cool to see would be the interaction between Cell and both androids 17 and 18. I think that due to his personality, 17 would probably want to kill Cell at any chance he got, especially considering that he ate him and his sister. And while Krillin wasn't fond of seeing Frieza during the events of Super, seeing as how he was killed by him, he would be angered to see the one who ate his wife. There are a few drawbacks to having Cell replace Frieza, though. During the Tournament of Power, Frieza's cunning nature, it brought some tension because neither the audience nor the characters knew his true motives, adding a layer of suspense. Because it looked like he would originally betray Universe 7, but he actually didn't. In addition, Broly wouldn't be able to be introduced to the story since he and his father were found by Frieza's soldiers. There's also the fact that during the last World Martial Arts Tournament at the end of Dragon Ball Z, Cell is absent because, he's assumed to be dead, when he would love a chance to fight Goku again. Granted, the end of Z is already ruined a bit because of Super. Goku has fought against warriors from other universes. He's fought Beerus, and he's fought an opponent, Jiren, who can also use Ultra Instinct, but when he fights Oob during the tournament, he takes damage from him even though he far outclassed him, which is ridiculous. Where things go, though, in the future of the series is up to anyone. I mean, heck, Toei wouldn't let the franchise die. I'm sure they'll find a way to continue the anime, even if it means cloning Toriyama and having his clones continue his work years after his passing. But that's something else entirely. That being said, though, that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch it. I really appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts on Cell being in Super. Do you think he should have been included instead of Frieza? Should neither of them have been brought back? Or do you think, hey, maybe he should be brought back in addition to Frieza? Leave a comment and tell me. Also, follow me on Twitter to catch updates on future videos, and feel free to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, I am Zeracon signing off. Have a good one.